Hello and welcome to another video about the IDT Labs SaaS Cloud brought to you by IDT Labs. And in this video we'll be taking a look at the warehouse management system and stuff like inventory, stock modes, warehouses, products, locations, and so on and so forth within the warehouse management system. So as you can see, these are all the operations currently under this warehouse management system, and these are the operations for this particular warehouse. Name your company, and these are the operations again for the warehouse name, Freetown Warehouse. You can change this name of the warehouse if you want to anytime. And then so let's just discuss some of these operations a bit. So as you can see, for this your company receipt, you can see that there are 6 ready. Okay, so basically this receipt actually supplies that were brought into the warehouse from the different suppliers, and as you can see 6 of them are ready right now. So if you were managing this warehouse system, you can go there and transfer them. Okay, and then these internal transfers are basically transfers you made from one location to another within this specific warehouse. And then delivery orders are actually delivery orders that were made by, or let's just say they are actually transfers you have to make from the warehouse to specific customers who have made those orders. Yeah, so the same goes for Freetown Warehouse. They received a product that you actually request from your suppliers, and they are ready to be transferred into the warehouse. Okay, and the internal transfers are actually transfers that you made internally within the same warehouse. So in short, we just think about it that received incoming transfers, warehouse are transfer that happen within this internal transfers are transfers that happens within the same warehouse, and then delivery orders are transfers that you make out of the warehouse. You move products from the warehouse to customers and so on and so forth. Okay, so we might want to start talking about inventory. So come to product and see, start by creating a product. And as you can see, these are products that can be sold. There are products that actually can't be sold, and this is currently being filtered by product that can be sold, but that's not our concern for now. We can change to list view, as you can see, and view the quantity and of product both on hand and the quantity available. Okay, so we can click create to create a product. So let's say we will name this product say new show. Okay, so we call it new show. And so as you can see, we can check this can be sold and can be purchased. Okay, I actually made another video which goes in detail about product creation, so you can reference to that video to say a lot about creating product. But in this video we are only going to focus mainly on the inventory tab, because we're actually doing it from the warehouse management system. Okay, so as you can see, these are the stocks and expected variations. So for quantity on hand, we have 0 and we can update, and then we have incoming, that request procurement, and then we have also quantity available. So you might wonder what's the difference between quantity on hand and quantity available. Well, basically quantity on hand can be different from quantity available. Why? Because quantity on hand can be products that are actually in the warehouse, but you have already allocated them to specific customers, and you can't sell them anymore. And quantity available are quantity that are actually in the warehouse and they haven't been assigned yet, or they haven't been ordered yet by any customers, so they are available for sale and so on and so forth. So it's possible to have more quantity on hand than quantity available. Okay, and then also we come to the status. So you look at the status, you can actually change this different status of the product. So with this you can actually manage the way you make your product movement and so on and so forth. So let's say you were actually creating a product that you want to add to the warehouse, but the product was actually in development, or you have actually made requests but the product haven't arrived yet. You can see the product is still in development. Well, let's just see if you are requesting for software as a product, you can, if the software hasn't been completed, you can say it's still in development. And then you see normal product, well, actually normal product means the product is good and everything is okay. Yeah. And then end of life cycle, sorry, this means that the product you're actually ordering, or you want to add to your warehouse has reached the end of its life cycle. So within this you can actually specify whether you want to put this product in the shelves, or you may want to move them to a different market where you keep all the goods that are actually meeting the end of their life cycles. Okay, and the same goes for this obsolete. So the obsolete products are actually products which are actually not more valuable, and you can specify again whether the product is obsolete. But in this case you can say, because the product is obsolete and it's not more valuable, so I'll make an auction and so on and so forth. So let's just make this product normal. Okay, and then you can also specify the storage location for the product. Okay, the storage location in the warehouse. Okay, you can see the rack number. Okay, the rack is rack A, and then the row is row L, and then the case, it is in case C. Okay, so you can specify whatever you want. Okay, so this might not be actually important, but you can specify if you want to, because it might come necessary some other times. Okay, and then you can also specify the weights of the product. You can specify the volume, the gross weight and the net weight. Okay, and then let's come to counterpart location properties. So as you can see, we have the procurement location, in which is actually a virtual procurement location, and then we have the production location, and then the inventory location, and then you see something like inventory loss and so on and so forth. Okay, well, IDT Lab SaaS Cloud actually handles inventory the same way accounting handles accounting entries. Okay, so whenever you are doing what should I say, whenever you're doing a replacement, and I'll just say whenever you are doing a check for a particular goods in your system, and then you find 50 goods where they were actually supposed to be 55, okay, based on the ordering, and then you need to show the reason why there are 5 product less. So that's actually the reason for this inventory loss. So for example, if we actually added 55 product, and then at the end of the day we are only seeing 50 product, then we will assume that the 5 product that we are missing come under this inventory loss, and we can make reference for them in later compilation and so on and so forth. Okay, so so let's just save this product for now and see what happens. So as we save this product, automatically we can see 0 product on hand, and then actually what you're seeing here is you create a product, and but behind the scene something different is happening. Okay, so let's just come to moves. Okay, let me just say we come to stock moves. Okay, now if we come to stock moves and then we search for that product, say was this show? Okay, sorry, anyway, let me come back. Product, let me look for show. Okay, sure. Okay, good. So what we want to do is let's just update the quantity on hand for this particular product here. So let's update it first. So we click the update button, and then we actually select the location for which we are moving this product to. So we can say we have 10, and then we click apply. So we have created 10 products on hand. So just like I said, behind the scene, IDT Lab SaaS Cloud will automatically create moves for this particular product. Okay, so now if we come to moves, we'll actually see that a new move have been created. Okay, and then you can see the source location, and then you can see the destination and description and so on and so forth. So let me open it and explain. Okay, good. So just like I was saying, now this is the product, and this is the quantity and the description. Okay, and then there's no picking type, invoice control, but the main important thing is the source location and then the destination location. So as you can see, the source location is actually the inventory loss, because actually if you are making a product, you're moving a product, then you must specify where that product is coming from and then where that product is going. So now if you add product using the, how do you call it, using the update product, let me just come over there again, say show. Okay, if you update the product on hand using this method, well actually the IDT Lab SaaS Cloud Warehouse Management System will actually know where the product is coming from, because you just enter them manually. So it will assume that that product is actually coming from this inventory loss location. So that's why you see when you come to moves, you saw that the source location is the virtual location, which is the inventory loss, and then the destination location is actually the warehouse stock, where the product will be available for sale and so on and so forth. Okay, and then also the next thing we might want to check is the, okay, we have updated the quantity, and then we will talk about the moves, and let's just look at the locations again. So let's come to location, and then as you can see, we have different locations. Okay, so this is the one we're actually going to look at. Okay, so yeah, so this particular location is called stock, and WH for warehouse. Okay, and then as you can see, this is the location type. It is an internal location. Okay, and then we also have localization values, as you can see, the same, which are similar for the storage location in the past ones. Okay, and then you can also see the current stock and the current stock within this particular location. Okay, so you can see these were actually stocks that were moved to this location some time back. Okay, and then you can see the inventory values and so on and so forth. So let's just say we want to look for the new shoe. Yeah, so you see new shoe, but you might be wondering why this new shoe has a value of 0.00. Okay, why does it have an inventory value of 0.0? Okay, when actually we have 10 products on hand and we still have 0.0. Okay, so the answer to this question is because when we are creating the product show, we didn't indicated a cost price. Okay, we didn't indicate the cost price, so we have to indicate the cost price before the inventory value can be updated. Okay, so let's say we are selling this at $6 and then we actually bought it $3. Okay, so now let's save this, and then if we come again to the current stock, we see the inventory value automatically changed to 30. Okay, so it is a very simple concept. And yeah, okay, so let's again talk about one more thing, warehouses. And as you can see, these are the warehouses, and you can create a warehouse if you want to. So just like I said in the previous video, we can edit the warehouse and change the name of the warehouse. Okay, we can say IDT Labs warehouse. Okay, and then yeah, we can save. Okay, and then if we come back, if we come to all operations, automatically we'll see the name of this warehouse have changed to IDT Labs warehouse, and so on and so forth. Okay, another thing that I want to demonstrate here is actually product movements using stock moves. Okay, so now let's select this show, SHOA, look for the show again. Yeah, so now as you can see, this is the new show, and then this is actually the quantity on hand, and then this is the quantity available. So let's just do something very interesting here. So now let's come to stock move and let's look for that product again. Show. Okay, and then let's select the product, and then what we can do here is we might want to create a stock move for this particular product. Okay, so now if we click the create button, we might want to specify the particular product we want to move, and let's say we search for SHOE new show, and then this is the quantity we're actually moving. Okay, and then the source location is the location we are moving the product from, which is the stock, WH stock, and then the destination location is actually the location we are moving the product to. So in this case, we can say we are moving it to partner, we are consumers, okay, and then let's say we are moving 20, okay, interesting, and then we can specify also the picking type, okay. So in this case we may want to say IDC Labs delivery order, okay, as the picking type, okay, and we will specify an invoice control. Okay, if we select invoice or to be invoiced, automatically an invoice item will be created and so on and so forth, and then we can specify the date that the product is expected, okay. And then another thing we can do again is specify the company for which the product is being moved, okay. And then another thing we can do here is actually look for the source, which is the origin, and then we can make a reference again to this particular product if we want to, okay. And then the main important things here are the source location and the destination, as you can see, okay. So we can save this, and then you see automatically we have 20 units and so on and so forth. So now if we come to the product and type show again and look for it, okay, we come to the inventory, we will see that we still have 10 products on hand and then 10 available, but we've actually made a stock move. Why the changes haven't reflected it? The reason is because we actually created a draft stock move, and we need to actually process it entirely and move it before the change can affect under the product, okay. So we might want to say process later, and then as you can see it is available, it is waiting availability, okay. So we can say process entirely if we want to, and then automatically it will be processed. And then if we come to product and look for that shoe again, okay, we'll select it and then come to inventory. Automatically you will see our quantity on hand will change to -20, and the quantity available will change to -20. Why? Because we had 10 and then we moved 20. Well, what the IT Labs warehouse management system does is it will actually assume that we are expecting another 10 shoes, okay. So it will assume that we are expecting another 10 shoes, so it will move those 20 shoes to the new location, which is the customer's location, and then it will give a negative value here to tell you that you still need to add 10 more shoes which are still pending over there at the customer's location. So now if we edit this and then we create a new quantity on hand and say we're creating 20 again, and then we click apply, so automatically we see the quantity available is 20 and the quantity on hand also is 20, okay. So now if we come to stock moves and look for it again, say SHOE, look for it, new shoe partner location, yeah, we'll see that it has been done and the movement has taken place. We have moved 20 quantities, okay. So that's it so far for the, okay. So let me just show you the one thing more, the location, and as you can see this, anyway, we've already talked about this, the location of the warehouse, the warehouses, okay. And then let me just see if there's something we can add again to this video, or we can just skip for another video. Okay, so this is all for this video, and thank you for watching, and hope to see you again some other time.